A long time ago, 110 years ago, in 1911, our school began. At the time, St. Margaret Parish was very new, only having been formed 5 years before. And the pastor, Father Frederick, had a dream of starting a school. Through the generosity of a man named Octavius Norris, a home was donated to house the school, and Father Frederick was able to open St. Margaret's School and fulfill his dream. The location of the school was up the street from where our current elementary school is now, where the large brick garage is. Houses 110 years ago were a bit different from our houses today. They had no electricity, no inside plumbing, and certainly no internet. If you were a student back then, and you needed to use the restroom, you had to use something called an outhouse. That was a bathroom that was outside. And our first St. Margaret students didn't have water bottles or water fountains. If they got thirsty, there was a bucket on the back porch of the house that they got cups of water from. When the school first opened its doors on May 1st, 1911, there were 43 students who were all taught by just 3 religious sisters or nuns from the School Sisters of Notre Dame. The number of students grew and grew over the years, and in the late 1920s, land was purchased next to the original parish church, the chapel you can still see and visit today on our elementary school campus. That land was used to build our first real building for our school. At the time, the 2-story building was brick and had 4 classrooms and 2 coatrooms or closets on the first floor. On the bottom floor, there was an auditorium, bathrooms, and a kitchen. Just a few years after opening the building, the population of the school had more than doubled, and 215 students went to St. Margaret's. Imagine all of those students in just 4 classrooms. Sometime later, the brick of that building was covered with white stucco, a type of wall covering, and as a result, we have the white building. In the 1950s, the school needed to expand, and an addition was added to the white building that was connected to the original facility with 2 short staircases. More classrooms and bathrooms helped to ease the crowding. But it wasn't long until we needed to grow again, and a new building was added to the campus in 1962, the building we call the Brick Building. More classrooms, a gym, stage, offices, all were welcome additions to the school. Before the end of the decade, the number of students for the school was as high as 632. In the mid-1990s, our preschool building was built, and just about 6 years later, a facility dedicated to our middle school was added to our campus on land that is about 10 minutes away from our original campus on Hickory Avenue. Our school has certainly grown and changed over the last 110 years, and it will continue to expand and educate for the next 110 years. The first students couldn't have imagined the technology and advances we have today. Makes you wonder, what will St. Margaret's School be like 110 years from now?